Breaking news. Federal government releases Kalu, Dariye, Nyame as UN mounts pressure to decongest prisons. The federal government of Nigeria has reportedly made moves to grant presidential pardon to Senate Chief Whip Orji Kalu, among others. This is coming barely 48 hours after President Muhammadu Buhari granted a presidential pardon to the late nationalist Anthony Enehoro, the former governor of Old Bendel State. Late Prof. Ambrose Ali recalled that UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Michelle Bachelet recently called on federal government to take urgent steps by reducing prison populations, protect people in places of detention, and prevent uncontrollable outbreak in order to prevent the spread of the deadly disease. Ralph Eregbeshola, Minister of Interior, on Thursday said that the federal government was freeing 2,600 inmates to various prisons in a bid to curb the spread of coronavirus in the country. According to Eregbeshola, inmates including those from 60 years and above, especially those suffering from ill health, likely to end in death, serving at least 3 years and have at least less than 6 months to serve, persons with mental issues and with options of fine not exceeding 50,000 naira are among those to be considered for the state pardon. He went on to say that governors of the 36 states under whose jurisdiction most of the inmates were incarcerated will complete the exercise in line with the federal principle. According to a report by Sahara Reporters, 3 former governors, former governor of Abia State, Orji Uzor Kalu, and who will be 60 by April 21, 2020, former governor of Taraba, Julie Nyame, and Senator Joshua Dariye, the former Plateau State governor, among those who are expected benefits from the pardon. Recall that Orji Kalu travels began before he ended his tenure as governor of Abia State. He was convicted of 7.1 billion naira money laundering and jailed for 12 years in 2019. But any political observers and analysts have described his incarceration as unjust and the handiwork of the political enemies. In reaction to the development, the North American intelligence kicked against Kalu's incarceration, stating that his ordeal is politically motivated. The intelligence agency added that some political elites were trying to clip into Uzor Kalu's wings, as he is one of the most influential voices in the Southeast who has been campaigning against the continued marginalization of Nigerian Southeast in the political equations of the country. Also, a European Union commissioner in March 2020 described Uzor Kalu imprisonment as a plot by powerful political interests to frustrate him and Indigbo ahead of the 2023 presidential race, and also called for his immediate release. In the same vein, Shetima Yerima, the national president Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, recently cautioned the North over the danger of abandoning Uzor Kalu to his fate, which he also described as politically motivated. Nigeria is not the only country that is decongesting its prisons, as some states have already started to take action to decongest these prisons in a bid to contain the spread of COVID-19 virus. While in Europe, over 400,000 prisoners whose release dates were soon or had been given sentences of less than 3 years for minor crimes were abandoned, and Iran releases over 85,000 prisoners for its prison. So, viewers, let's be appreciative that Uzor Kalu has been released from prison. It is a good news. Now that he has been released, this will at least make him learn a big lesson of his life. He is released, and we thank God that shame has befallen those that took him there, that has evil plans for him. He was sentenced to years imprisonment, but with intervention, God's intervention, he was among those that were released, and other governors of different states. So Uzor Kalu should realize his mistakes now and never allow whatever he was accused of doing to repeat itself again. We don't know what happens. They said corruption. He stole billions of naira when he was a governor of his states. Is it because of Uzor Kalu's that commenced the post-almost pardon and the pardon of politicians? We thank God. It's just God that made them to discongest the prison, and Uzor Kalu was among those that were released. We are so happy about that. So, if somebody with 12 years imprisonment can be pardoned, then it will be unjust to allow those with less than 12 years sentence to remain in custody. No, they did not. Not that they pardoned them. They pardoned because he is famous. Not because of that, but it's just God's mercy that is prevailing on him. So, viewers, what do you think about this news that you just heard? If you have any comments or any contributions, don't hesitate to drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscribe button as well as the bell button to receive notifications whenever I publish new videos. And don't forget, share and like this news as well. Thank you.